I wanted to hop on and do a quick video about skulls, crystal and stone skulls. So when I'm out vending on 125th Street, I have a lot of people who see the skulls and they get kind of nervous or scared because they associate them with demons or Satan or voodoo, hoodoo, or witchcraft. And they are not associated with any of those things. Now, you might use a crystal skull or a stone skull or a real skull within any of those practices. Are not religious by any means. And so they are used throughout many spiritual systems, but they are by no means religious. Skulls represent death, rebirth, as well as the cycle of life. They also represent wisdom and knowledge, but not just wisdom and knowledge of our ancestors and of the spirits that help guide. They represent stored information, hidden knowledge, and ancestral truths and wisdom. So one of my favorite things about these skulls are you combine the energy of the crystal or the stone, you get the property, but you also combine that with the power and the energy of the skull. So for example, we have pyrite right here. This is a pyrite skull. And so you have the energy of pyrite, you have tapping into your personal power because it's a solar plexus stone. You also have protection, you have prosperity, abundance, wealth, and then you have the power of the skull, that ancient wisdom, that ancient knowledge, power of the ancestors and the spiritual beings that protect us. You have a crystal skull like this one. This is in golden quartz. And quartz stores information. And so this skull will store information. Crystal quartz helps you amplify energy. It helps you manifest. It gives you clarity and focus. So you have all of those properties on top of the power of the skull. And so there is the legend of the crystal skulls. Some people believe them to be ancient. Some people believe them to be more recent. But nonetheless, they are stores of information. They store data with ways that you can use your crystal or your stone skulls. If you do any channeling work, you can use them for channeling. Also any sort of psychic work. If you're a medium, you can use them for that. But also you can just use them for meditation. If you want to do like a meditation, particularly a meditation dealing with reaching out to your ancestral guides, your spirit guides, you can use a skull for that. They're wonderful to have on your altars. I love and always have a crystal skull on my altar. And they're amazing to have just anywhere around the house. They're protective. They're like having your ancestors protect. And then last but not least, I just want to say, don't forget from an anthropological perspective, because I have my master's degree in biological anthropology. So the study of human osteology, which is the study of the human skeletal, is one of the things that I used to do. And so don't forget, if you did not have this skull, you would be in trouble, because your brain would be joggling all about your head and you'd be probably brain damaged by now. So your skull protects your head and everything inside of there. And this bad boy is hard. It is hard. Like, you can bump your head and maybe you might have a concussion if you bump your head really badly. But if it's just a regular bump, you're not going to have any brain trauma, any brain issues. Obviously, if you have an accident, that's something totally different. But that skull is designed to protect you. So it has a protective element to it as well. If you are like some of the people that come by on 125th Street and kind of shy away from the skulls or have some sort of negative feeling about them, hopefully this information has changed your mind, because just like your skull protects you, the skulls have protective energy and so much more. And so I just added some new skulls to the website last night, so those are up if you're interested in purchasing any skulls. But even if you're not, now you just have some more information, so when you see one, you don't have such a knee-jerk reaction like so many people have when it comes to the skulls, because they are awesome and amazing, and I absolutely put this video up on YouTube. And so if I do, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good jazz.